Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm diving into the fascinating origins of a condition many of you might be familiar with, albinism. What exactly is it and where does it come from? Let's find out. The term albinism comes from the Latin word albus, which means white. Throughout history, people with albinism have been noted in various cultures, sometimes with awe and sometimes with misunderstanding. Early writings from different parts of the world contain descriptions that likely refer to individuals with this condition. But what's happening on a biological level? Well, albinism is fundamentally a genetic condition. It arises from mutations in specific genes within our bodies. These genes are the blueprints for producing or distributing a pigment called melanin. Melanin gives our skin its various shades, our hair its color, and our eyes their hue. It also plays a crucial role in the development of our optic nerves, the pathways that carry visual information from our eyes to our brain. When these genes responsible for melanin production or distribution have a mutation, it can lead to a reduction or even a complete absence of this vital pigment. And that, in essence, is what causes the characteristics we associate with albinism: lighter skin, hair, and eyes. It's not just one single type of albinism. The most common category is called Oculocutaneous Albinism, or OCA for short. Oculo refers to the eyes and cutaneous refers to the skin. So OCA affects the skin, hair, and eyes. Interestingly, OCA is broken down into several subtypes like OCA1, OCA2, and so on, each linked to a specific gene mutation and resulting in different degrees of pigment reduction. Then there's ocular albinism, or OA, which primarily affects the eyes. People with OA might have typical or only slightly lighter skin and hair, but they'll have the characteristic eye-related features of albinism. The most common form of OA is called OA type 1, and it's X-linked, meaning it's mainly passed down to males through the X chromosome. For most types, including all the OCA subtypes, the inheritance pattern is autosomal recessive. We inherit 2 copies of every gene, one from each parent. For a child to have autosomal recessive albinism, they need to inherit 2 copies of the mutated gene, one from each parent. If they only inherit 1 copy, they usually won't have albinism themselves but will be a carrier. In the case of X-linked ocular albinism, the inheritance is a bit different because the gene is located on the X chromosome. This means it can affect males and females differently. So, to recap, albinism isn't a new phenomenon. It has a long history, and we now understand it as a genetic condition caused by mutations in genes responsible for melanin. These mutations lead to a reduction or absence of pigment in the skin, hair, and eyes, and there are different types with varying inheritance patterns. Understanding the origins of albinism helps us appreciate the genetic diversity within the human population, and move away from any misconceptions or stigma that might have existed in the past. It's a reminder that our genes play a powerful role in shaping our unique characteristics. That's it for today's video on the origins of albinism. What did you find most interesting? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world around us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.